You are listening to Single Smart Female, Romantic Fairy Godmama Edition.
This episode was brought to you by the Secret Society of Adored Women.
Have you been tirelessly going on craptastic dates, having craptastic results with men, even spending a craptastic amount of time weeding through meh guys and fretting over the one who won't call you back or commit?
Join us for our Hush Hush group of like-minded, successful, badass single women from around the world, turning the dating scene on its head and creating scandalously magical romantic experiences that you will cherish forevermore.
But beware, your love life and life will never be the same again.
Meet us over at thesecretsocietyofAdoredWomen.com. Hey, single smart female. It's the Jens coming to you today with a romantic fairy godmama hot topic. Ow. The topic is, does ambition, a woman's ambition specifically, turn men off?
Whoa.
Okay.
Good question.
I love this question. So the short answer is the right men. It does not turn off the right men.
Right.
Okay. Yes, there are men that it does turn off, but trust me, they're not the right men for you.
Really?
Yeah. There are some. Yes, absolutely. There are some that have, okay, and I'm going to, let me explain something too. Most men initially are very attracted to ambitious women, competitive women, things like that. They're exciting. They're fun to be around. I don't remember if you remember our romantic archetype lesson, but this plays into us, and it's a very, very exciting place to be. What happens though, a lot of times, is women don't know how to navigate that over time with men, and we go into this intense process of fault finding.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the things that men do not thrive in is your constant disappointment in them. So you tell them over and over again how disappointed you are. They don't want to keep stepping up for you because they start to shut down.
Right.
Okay. And it's just a function of who they are. So ultimately what happens is they're so in love with these brilliant, ambitious women, but these are the women that tend to rip them apart.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Right.
And women who try to avoid doing that, they go in the opposite direction and have no boundaries at all, which is not sexy either.
Right.
So it's kind of a, clusterfuck of things that are going on. So men love ambitious women. They love being with ambitious women. They love, and I know there's some exceptions to that. Absolutely. But they don't leave ambitious women because she's ambitious. They do it because at some point it becomes no fun at all to not be with her. To be with her. And I know this because this is part of what happened, there's lots of different pieces, but part of what happened with my ex-husband, there are a lot of defects in his personality too, that this would not have been a long-term match. But at one point he fell out of love with me because all I did was rip him apart constantly.
And Jen, I'm just sitting here as you're talking about this, thinking about putting myself in a man's shoes if I was to receive that same treatment. And I think I would shut down too. I don't think women are its appreciation isn't as big of a deal to a woman as it is a man. It's important.
As ambitious women, it is more important.
Yes. But we know that men really thrive on it. But I think that anyone shuts down from being criticized or fault finding. Yeah.
And the thing is that women tend to be way better at it than men. We have a scanner in our brain that makes us just constantly look for what's wrong.
Right.
In my opinion, it's an overdeveloped part of our brain, but it is something, even though this is something that is a part of us, it can be redirected. That energy can be redirected to finding the great things in life. And the thing is that when you show and convey appreciation, you can practice with all the men around you, then all of a sudden you're going to see men just stepping up for you
everywhere.
And it doesn't have to be just on a romantic basis. It's really great for you resurrecting amazing relationships in the rest of your life. So it's something I definitely encourage, but I really want us to step away. I don't give a shit. I'm going to go on my mini rant right now. I don't give a shit how many people tell you that men don't want ambitious women, that you as an ambitious woman need to choose between being ambitious and finding love. It's all bullshit. I have proven it again and again and again with the women that I work with.
Jen, so let's just talk about something here. You know, there are some highly successful women in the public eye that we know have men that adore them. Like, for example, Michelle Obama.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great example.
Yeah. What about Oprah?
Oprah, yes. I mean, she's had a very long-term relationship. Of course, I don't know the details of the relationship.
Of course.
But I think
But he hasn't run away because she's successful.
No, exactly.
Yeah. What about, what's the girls from the Spanx girl? What's her name? Sarah
Blakely?
Yeah.
Blakely. I think
Blakely.
I believe it's
Okay.
Blakely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, again, we don't know exactly what's going on behind closed doors, but by all appearances, it looks like she has a very successful marriage. And Melissa McCarthy
Yeah.
seems to have a very loving and adoring marriage.
Right.
As well as my favorite example, your cousin.
Like, I love her. She's an ER doctor and brilliant and has an amazing husband. And I look at their marriage and their love and for each other, and I am inspired by it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's all crap. It's just
Ruth Bader Ginsburg just came to the top of my head. She had a husband and all that. Anyway.
yes. She had a husband. Has he passed on?
You know what? I
don't know the
can't
story.
remember. I did see that movie and it was incredible, but I can't remember if he's still alive or not.
Mm-hmm. Betty White was extremely successful and had an amazing marriage until her husband passed away.
Yeah.
I personally wish, this is just me, that she would have continued dating after that, but she
Aw.
decided not to, and she opted out, and of course that's her choice. But yeah, they're really high quality men that find ambitious, successful women extraordinarily attractive, extraordinarily lovable, and they're the women they really, really want to be with. And any man who doesn't, it's okay. It's a very small minority and not something that you need to worry about. Okay, Lover Girl, it's time for the final thought on today's show.
Ambitious women are meant to be loved, adored, and cherished. You are no exception.
Thank you, Lover Girl, for joining us on this romantic fairy godmama edition of Single Smart Female. Don't forget to text this episode to all of your single smart girlfriends, as well as visit us at singlesmartfemale.com.
We'll talk to you next time.
And here's to you having everything you want in life and love. This episode was brought to you by the Secret Society of Adored Women.
Have you been tirelessly going on craptastic dates, having craptastic results with men, even spending a craptastic amount of time weeding through meh guys and fretting over the one who won't call you back or commit?
Join us for our Hush Hush group of like-minded, successful, badass single women from around the world, turning the dating scene on its head and creating scandalously magical romantic experiences that you will cherish forevermore.
But beware, your love life and life will never be the same again.
Meet us over at thesecretsocietyofAdoredWomen.com.